Association Quad A Championship basketball games are brought to you by the Sports Shoe, State Farm Insurance, and your local Lincoln Mercury dealers.
One Saturday in the month of March, this is high school basketball heaven, folks. McDonald Center on the Georgia Tech campus, site of the Georgia Quad A Girls Basketball Championship. Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Washington, and I'll be handling the sideline duties today. The Sequoyah Chiefs, the Lady Chiefs, ranked #2 in Georgia in their 5th straight state finals appearance. They won it all in 1994, and they'll be going for all the roses again this year. On the other hand, Warner Robins, the Demonettes, they've been in a rebuilding phase the last 5 years. They're happy to be here, but they're looking to turn their #7 ranking into a state championship. Handling the play-by-play duties for us, Roger Maness and Glenda Gibson.
Okay, thank you, Joe. We're looking forward to an exciting ball game. You mentioned the records and the rankings. Let's tell you where it all starts for Sequoyah. It starts on the inside with the twin towers of Shelly Landry and LaShonda Stevens. Coach Gibson, talk about having those big players inside.
I can't tell you much about it because I've never had big players like that, but 6'4", 6'5" on the inside. LaShonda Stevens, a Tennessee signee. It's going to be a great battle on the boards.
I tell you what, inside, though, for Warner Robins, they've got a big player as well. It's Diana Lott. She'll be going to the University of Georgia. She's 6'3".
Yeah, another, Division I player. It should be a great confrontation on the inside. I'm looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to a lot of rebounding and a lot of power playing on the inside. And we will be back with the starting lineups of the Quad A Girls State Championship game right after this from the McDonald Center on the campus of Georgia Tech. We'll be right back. We are back at the Thriller Dome, the McDonald Center on the campus of Georgia Tech, getting ready for the Quad A Girls State Championship game between Sequoyah and Warner Robins. Roger Maness along with Glenda Gibson. Let's run down the starting lineups for you. First of all, for the Sequoyah Lady Chiefs, they are 25-1, ranked #2 in the state. Starting lineups look this way. At guard, you got Danielle Donahue, Amanda Anglin. The big players down low, LaShonda Stevens and Shelly Landry. And at the other forward would be the twin sister of Amanda Anglin, Amy Anglin. Head coach is Rick Bragg for Sequoyah. Warner Robins Warner Robins starters go this way. Kimberly Sapp at guard. Kim Jackson gets a start as well. Lawana Johnson is the second leading scorer on the team. Kelly Blasey, a sophomore, and Diana Lott, 6'3" senior, heading to Georgia. That's their bread and butter player. 18 points, 12 rebounds a game. Warner Robins is coached by Tom Mobley. They are 27-3. They entered this tournament ranked 7th in the state, hoping to parlay that into a state championship. They beat top-seeded South Gwinnett in the semifinals, and we are getting ready to play basketball here. Warner Robins will be dressed in the white, trimmed in the red. Sequoyah is in the gold, trimmed in black. Coach Glenda Gibson out of Hart County, this is what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, this should be a great ball game. You're going to see strength against strength.
Now we're expecting full court pressure from Warner Robins, but they'll probably drop back into a zone. And as far as Sequoyah is concerned, they have good ball movement, and they've got the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they got good balance. They also have some great guards on the outside, can shoot the ball from the outside in three-pointers.
Warner Robins controls the opening tap, and Sapp takes it all the way, and she misses. Rebound Donahue for Sequoyah.
She's going to back it back out.
And that's Amy Anglin, her twin sister out there as well, Amanda Anglin. They have twin sisters and the Twin Towers.
Yeah, there you go. Good thing one of them's got a longer ponytail, right?
That's how I'm going to keep them straight. Stevens. And Sequoyah's on the board, 2-0. Lady Chiefs.
Looks like Sequoyah's going to pack it in there tight, 2-3 zone. See if they can shut down the inside game of Warner Robins.
And up inside game would be Diana Lott. The jump shot is missed. Sequoyah out and in a hurry. We slow it down now. Anglin at the point.
Lob pass. Oh,
rejected
nice
by Lott. And here come the Demonettes. Sapp at the point. Left side for Johnson. Back to Sapp. Johnson pops the J.
Nice shot from the inside. They're going to have to hit a couple of those to open up the inside game for them.
Anglin crosses the midcourt stripe.
Nice little crossover.
And she misses the layup. Sapp comes out of the melee with it. Demonettes on the run. Dish left side. Shot is missed by Kim Jackson. Rebound by Landry. Landry headed to Florida State next year, we understand, for Sequoyah. And that's Donahue for 3.
Three-point shot.
5-2, Sequoyah with the early lead. Donahue will be playing her college basketball on this very court next season as a member of the Georgia Tech Lady Yellow Jackets. Sapp penetrates the middle. Blocked by Landry. Scramble for the loose ball. Fumble. Looks like a rugby scrum. And we have a jump ball situation. Possession arrow to Sequoyah.
Okay, there you go. The tussle for the basketball. Nobody can get a handle of it. People diving all over the floor. And then finally, they tie up.
5-2, Sequoyah with the lead. We are early in the first quarter. Stevens moves to the middle of the paint and can't get it to drop. Lott rips down the board. Sapp in the front court. Johnson looks inside for Lott. Lott fades across the paint. Trying to get it to her. Johnson tries the J again. Rebound Stevens for the Lady Chiefs. Donahue to Anglin in the corner. Looking inside for Landry or Stevens. They'll work it right side now.
A little bit of pushing to one for the two big girls inside.
Lott and Johnson look ready to play a physical game against the Twin Towers. Inside to Stevens. Up strong and off glass.
Yeah, that time she got Lott on her back. And if she gets the ball down there on the block, she's pretty deadly with a turnaround. Stevens
has 4, 7-2, Sequoyah lead. Blasey launches the 3, it's short. And a whistle blows.
Gonna reach in.
And a foul on Kim Jackson. against Amanda England.
Okay, you'll see the girl come out of the pack with it. And number 24 gets a little bit anxious trying to get the ball back. A little frustration foul.
Sequoyah 25-1. The only game they lost this year was not in the state of Georgia. They lost in a tournament in Ohio to a nationally ranked team. England penetrates off glass. 9-2. Sequoyah building a comfortable lead here.
Sequoyah's getting off to a good start. They're getting it inside to their big girls, and also their guards are doing a great job.
Jackson answers. 9-4, and there's the full court pressure. Donahue in the front court. Stevens. Offensive board.
Yeah, good rebound. Good offensive board for Stevens there.
11-4, she has 6. Sequoyah staying in that zone. Lozzie nowhere near. Quick outlet to Donahue. And we're going to have a blocking foul on the baseline as Donahue drove to the bucket.
Yeah, she kind of changed her pace there. She had 10 thinking she was going to pull out, and then she just changed directions and went on into the basket.
The Sequoyah team, coach, is doubly dangerous.
Little hesitation dribble here, and then you see Lozzie gets in just a little bit late.
Okay, Sequoyah has the lead 11-4 in the first period of play. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Okay, here we see LaShonda taking a little jumper on the outside. Comes up a little short, follows her short, follows her shot, goes up strong. Finish it up, getting 2 points. Okay, here you go, a little lob into Stevens. You see her turn around and shoot over the top of Lott. Very strong physical player.
She has 6 points and 3 rebounds, and she'll be toiling for Pat Head Summit next season at the University of Tennessee. There you see Sequoyah red hot.
Good block out there by number 24.
Sequoyah shooting the lights out, and they lead 11-4.
Yeah, what was that, 63%? That's pretty good.
That foul on Landry is her first and the team's first. It'll be Demonettes basketball. And they trail by 7 with 3:10 to play, first quarter. Top of the circle, long jumper, no good. Rebound Stevens.
Another strong rebound.
in that zone still. In the corner for Anglin, back to Donahue.
Looks like what they're going to try and do is get the ball in and then let her dive down. Yeah, they're leaving a little opening there.
Donahue misses. Landry follows.
Nice follow. That's a pretty good luxury there when you can pull one big girl up to the top of the key and have another one, you know, a 6'4", 6'5" girl down on the block still.
13-4 Sequoyah. Jackson pops and she misses. Offensive board. And the follow is missed.
Okay, we should have a 3-on-1 here. No, they're going to back it out.
Donahue does in fact pull up. Sequoyah got to feel very confident and comfortable with this great start they've gotten off to.
Looks like Donahue's down there on the bottom by herself.
Goes baseline.
Nice little step under.
15-4.
Okay, let's see what Lott can do in there.
Lott comes up short. Landry hands off to Anglin, and here come the Lady Chiefs. Sequoyah dominating the boards there, 10-4, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like Sequoyah's, you know, the height advantage is really showing up now. We're going to see if Warner Robbins can try and maybe change up and do something a little bit different.
Anglin pops for three. That's Amy Anglin.
Here you go, the inside-outside threat.
Sequoyah being doubly dangerous. If they can't get it into the post, they've got some good perimeter shooters.
Yeah, all the girls shoot well from the outside, and then inside you got the big height advantage.
Johnson drives and is hacked.
Set on Landry. No. Okay, here you see the kick out by Stevens to Anglin. Spotting up for the three. Then the bucket.
So you've got to respect the outside shot. You can't just worry about the Twin Towers.
Yeah, you work to try and shut down the inside, try and double up, and then they kick it right back outside to the three-pointers.
Johnson makes the first free throw. It's 18-5 Sequoyah with 1:06 to play in the first quarter. Rattles around, and the second one will not drop. Donahue.
Oh, almost a turnover. I think she saw Landry breaking open underneath and was going to try and get the ball to her.
Donahue's shot is blocked by Lott.
That's a pretty good block right there. Here you see it again, Donahue down on the baseline, and then Lott just slaps it away.
That's 2 blocks for Lott, as she's making her presence known in the middle as well.
Yeah, that's the life of a guard down in there with the big trees.
Anglin playing catch. They've probably done that quite a bit in the backyard.
Probably so.
Stevens.
Here goes Stevens with a nice fake. Off the glass.
20-5 Sequoyah. You see the time remaining in the first period of play. And
we got a turnover. See if Sequoyah tries to hold it. Yeah, they're going to go for the last shot. Oh, no.
And Anglin throws it away. Rick Bragg had just said, let's hold it for one. And they got a little careless with the basketball.
Yeah, she saw the double team coming and was trying to get rid of the basketball.
A couple of substitutions for Warner Robbins. You won't see Sequoyah substitute that much at all. They stay with that same 5 for most of the game. 8 seconds to go in the first period. Demonettes inbound. Taniqua Ransom brings it up. She launches the 3. And it's not close. And that will almost do it. There's a half second left in the first quarter. Stevens to Donahue. She'll let it fly. And it's no good. She gave it the old college try. 20-5. Sequoyah gets out to the first quarter lead. We'll be back with the second quarter of play right after this.
Okay, the difference in the game right now is Rashonda Stevens. You see her take the ball, fake, get her up, then nice shot off the glass right here. And the thing about it, she's got 8 points and 4 rebounds already. But if you collapse on the inside, she's kicking the ball back outside to her guards, and then they're filling up with threes. Rashonda and Sequoyah had a real good first quarter there.
Sequoyah continues to shoot at a blistering pace, 56%. Warner Robins really struggling. And they miss again. Landry rips the board. And Sequoyah brings it up. They won the state championship on this floor 2 years ago, and they're trying to duplicate that feat. Stevens at the top of the key. And right now in the battle of the paint, Sequoyah is winning. Followed by Landry. Count it. Hacked in the act.
Yeah, she picked up the loose or the short shot by Stevens. Got it up there a little bit short the first time, then she finished off the second time.
22-5.
Here we go. The shot's going to be just a little bit short. Barely nicked the front of the rim. Landry's right there. Picks it up a little short, stays with it. Finishes off. Now she get a chance for a three-point play.
Landry with 4 points and 6 rebounds.
So notice she didn't even have to jump for the rebound. She just kind of reaches up.
And she converts on the three-point play. 23-5. This looking like it might get ugly unless Warner Robins can do something and do it quickly. Shot is blocked. Stevens to Donahue. Donahue drives baseline.
All the way in.
And a foul. Looks like that might be an offensive foul. They're going the other way with it.
Yeah, the Twin Tires are doing their job. Between the two, Landry and Stevens, they've already come up with 10 rebounds. And Lott, if you notice, is on the bench right now.
So maybe they're looking for something that will get them going.
Well, I don't know if it's an injury or what it could be.
Lawana Johnson tripled, and Sequoyah comes out of there with it. They've gone man.
Yeah, they're matching up man. Maybe they want a little more quickness in there and see if they can put a little pressure on the guards out front.
Stevens at the strike. To Angler, whose shot is blocked, but Stevens comes up with it. They're getting every loose ball, and she delivers.
Again off the glass.
Stevens is making the paint her home, 25-5.
Well, they're playing well, and they're getting a lot of breaks, too. You love it when it works out like that.
That's Sapp.
Oh, you got to stay out of there.
Land of the Giants.
Good hustle. Number 20 comes up behind, makes a steal.
Boyd to Sapp. That's Blasi. Goes baseline, and Stevens says, don't bring that in here.
They're going to have to do something a little different. They're going to have to ball fake or something, or stay out of there. That may be the best thing to do. You see Stevens step to the baseline, cut it off, and then slap it into the seats.
As Little Richard once said, keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Demonettes inbound. Sapp.
Oh, no. Mishandle. Oh, she saved it.
The save into Boyd. They'll reset. Diana Lott just cannot get free inside. Jackson with the jumper. Stevens weak side board. Ahead to England. Nice bounce pass.
Missed the easy layup.
Loose ball.
Loose ball.
Jump ball.
A jump ball. Should be Warner Robins. No.
This one's going to Sequoyah.
Sequoyah.
Boy, what a first half for the Lady Chiefs.
Really, here comes the scramble on the floor. Oh, almost getting it. There they are, tied up.
Inbound to Stevens. Jumper won't drop. England.
She's going to reset out the top.
Amy England. Landry. Blocked by Lott.
That's a nice block there by Lott. She came a long way to get that block. She was all the way on about the middle of the key and came across and swatted away. Here you see the ball come in, it gets by. She steps down, knocks it out of bounds. There's some emotion.
So what it's all about. State championship on the line. There is no tomorrow. Donahue in the corner. Launches the three and buries it. 28-5.
Probably a good timeout here.
Demonettes call a timeout. They need to do something, and they need to do it quickly. Sequoyah out to a commanding 28-5 lead with 5:09 to play in the second quarter. We'll be back right after this. Coach, you're in the state championship. You're trailing 28-5 in the second quarter. What do you tell the team during the timeout?
Hang in there. We've been in that position before. A couple years ago, we were down to Doherty, and I think we were down about 12 at halftime. Kept telling them to keep fighting, keep hanging in there, stay with it. You see LaShonda Stevens had a real good first half so far. 10 points, 7 boards, 1 block.
The premier players raise their level of play when it's all on the line. So far, LaShonda Stevens is doing just that. Warner Robins sapped at the top of the key. Jackson's shot won't go.
Got a player down underneath.
And they will call a timeout. I believe that is Kim Jackson.
I think she kind of got cut under on the rebound. It's like an ankle.
It is not Kim Jackson. I do apologize. Okay. That's Jackson that missed the shot.
She does a shot, and then you see her fighting in there. She gets her feet cut out from under. Unintentional, but still hurts.
Chelsea Rump working hard on the board. And they are out tending to her. It's 28-5. Sequoyah leads.
You hate to see a player get hurt. You know, we talked earlier in the first game, late in the game, but, you know, especially early in the game, too. You make it all the way to state finals, and you hate to lose a player like that.
Tom Mobley trying to think of some way, something he can do to turn this course of events. But he's running into the same problem that most of the teams in the state have run into. The Twin Towers are tough to stop, and if you effectively defend them, they can hit the outside jumper. Sequoyah can.
Yeah, they got great balance, no doubt about it. You can't just prepare for the inside game because they can hurt you inside and outside. Okay.
And Rump being taken off the court.
Yeah, she took a nasty spill. You see Stevens moving under, trying to get position, and she comes down hard. It's like an ankle injury.
You hate to see that.
Maybe not too bad. Maybe she'll be back out.
Now let's check in with Joe Washington, who is roaming around the Thriller Dome somewhere. Joe?
Yeah, Roger, it almost looked as though Chelsea Rumpf landed flat on her tailbone, but it was an ankle. Looks like that left ankle, and I'm going to go over to the Warner Robins bench and check it out. Just a sideline here for the Sequoyah team. The two twins, Amy and Amanda Anglin, were at Norcross last year. That's where they started their high school career, and wound up because of parents moving at Sequoyah. You talk about the rich getting richer. The twins join the Twin Towers, as Roger calls them. I mean, what are you going to do? So I don't know what the Norcross coach is doing, but scratching his head and saying, woe is me. Back to you, Roger.
All right, thank you, Joe. Anglin misses. Landry's follow is tough. Warner Robins has not scored in the last 7:05.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something going here. There you go.
They break the drought.
They're going to have a couple of defensive stops and then work the ball, try and get the ball inside the Lott.
28-7, Sequoyah lead.
Almost a steal there. Good hustle. She stepped on the sidelines.
Coach Mobley is trying to get them to pick up their defensive pressure just a little bit. I noticed there seemed to be a little more hustle on that series.
Yeah, you know, I guess sometimes it's just kind of hard to get going. The nerves kind of, you look like you're running in molasses sometimes. Here we got a little double team out the top.
But that means in the low post, you've got man coverage.
Missed an easy one that time.
And Lott comes away with the board. 28-7. Warner Robins trails inside the Lott.
Good power move, and she just missed it. Landry's having a big day on the boards in the first half so far.
And I know it was a Sequoyah concern to keep the Twin Towers out of foul trouble.
Yeah. It's such an advantage. I mean, you can see what they do on the boards, how they change the style of play by another team.
Donahue misses, maybe partially blocked.
Okay, let's see what Warner Robins can get going here.
They need to do something quickly. And the long-range bomb is no good. Bounced over the backboard.
Kind of surprised they haven't gone inside more. You know, when we talked with Coach Mobley in the beginning, he said he was going to go right at him, but to my knowledge, Lott hadn't been getting the ball that much.
Full court pressure. And Donahue loses it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Warner Robins. 3:01 to play, second quarter. 28-7, Sequoyah lead. Roger Manus and Hart County coach Glenda Gibson with you, courtside at the Thriller Dome.
They've definitely picked up their pressure out front. Going to try and make it tough on the guards, maybe to get the ball into the big girls. Now you see both big girls down on the blocks.
Donahue for three. You betcha.
Has she missed today?
She's zoning in. She has 11.
Here we go inside.
Lott with a tough shot in heavy traffic.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to do more of that. They're going to have to get her involved.
Ahead to Landry, and her layup goes. So Sequoyah answers so very, very quickly. It's 33-9, Lady Chiefs lead.
Look like Lott's ready to get in the game. Been a lot more active inside. Steps out on the baseline.
She'll try the jumper to no avail. Weak side rebound by Anglin. Hands off to Anglin. That's almost an easier play-by-play task when the two of them have the same last name. That is Amy dribbling. Donahue tries again.
It's in there. She's feeling it. Maybe she's going to be like Michael Jordan, you know, with his 53 the other night.
She has 13. She's off to a good start. 35-9.
She's got a little smile on her face. Here you go, drive baseline. Wow.
That was done with a little punctuation. That's her third block.
Here she comes driving baseline. Then you got 6'5" standing right there to swat it away.
All right, let's check in with Joe Washington for an injury update. Joe?
Yeah, the update on Chelsea Rumpf. The senior tore some lateral ligaments in her left ankle. She's definitely done for the day. Unfortunate way for the senior to end her high school basketball career. Back to you, Roger.
All right, thank you, Joe. The inbounds pass is stolen by Landry. Not very much going right for Warner Robins.
No, it's a tough day for him. Trying to pick it up with some pressure. A little double team, and then there you got the big girl inside, wide open.
Boy, look at that nice look by England, and it's 37-9. Shot is missed. They continue to shoot very poorly. Sequoyah getting every rebound. They're just dominating every aspect of the game, and thus it's 37-9. Donahue goes baseline.
Oh, she tried to leave it off of Landy on the other side. Had a really bad angle, though. Couldn't pull off the pass.
Susan Girdville will check in.
This is our first substitute, I think.
I believe it is as well for Sequoyah.
Yeah.
And Landry will take a seat on the bench to close the first half here.
Now that makes a big difference. We go from 6'5" to, what, about 5'8"?
Inside to Johnson. She fades into the paint, hits the tough shot. 37-11 Sequoyah.
Got a little turnover there. See if they can capitalize on it. Cut this down a little bit right before the half.
Johnson. That shot no good.
Push off there. Stevens got away with a little push off, but you got to play that way.
They're going to hold it for one. There's the double on England. She loses it, loses the handle. Warner Robins on the fly. Bucket is no good, but we have a foul. Tracy Boyd going to the line.
You know, that may be the key right here. You get a double team and a steal. They've had some success with this. She goes hard to the basket. Gets fouled on the end. Now she gets a chance to cut into the lead.
Maybe if they can double the guards up high, without ever getting it into the Twin Towers, would be the effective way to defend it.
Yeah, it's tough because, you know, you like to think that pressure on the outside is going to help you, but then 6'4", 6'5" inside, it makes it, I don't know, you almost wonder what in the world you can do.
Maybe they could pop for a lob pass or something, and then you're in trouble. All right, 6 seconds to go. Donahue out of bounds to Sequoyah, so they'll have 2.8 seconds to try to put a little icing on this incredible first half. 37-12. And if Rick Bragg could have drawn up his dream first half, this would have been it.
Offensive foul.
Nice defensive play. Warner Robins will have a second and a half.
Yeah, the guards have really picked it up here in about the last 2.5 minutes. Now if they could just get something going offensively.
The inbound. And the shot.
Oh,
does
they're gonna count it.
One official says it's good, so it's good.
That's a nice way to end the half.
37-12. Let's take another look.
See. I don't know. Pretty close.
I think I was hearing horn before.
Oh, well, we'll count it.
They'll take what they can get. It's 37-14. Sequoyah with a huge lead as we close the first half. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
37-14, our halftime score at McDonald Center. Sequoyah leading Warner Robins, and I asked Warner Robins coach Ron Mobley, okay, what do you do? I mean, you're down by a ton in the second half. What are you going to do? And he said, be more aggressive across the board. Take it to them. So, I mean, they're far from throwing in the towel, although the score would indicate otherwise. Roger, back to you.
Well, you did. Took the words right out of my mouth there. 37-14. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights of Sequoyah's absolute domination of this game so far. Coach?
Okay, right here. Well, this is the outside shot. They're going to have to hit a few more of these right here. Here we go, the inside. This is what I think they're going to have to do. They're going to have to put the ball inside the Lott. See if they can get Stevens or Landry, one of them, in foul trouble.
Lott's only bucket of the first half.
Yeah, and she's their go-to player. On the other side here, you see Stevens, baseline jumper. Going to fall up a little short. She follows, and then Strong back up for 2.
Stevens with 10 points in the first half.
And then Donahue's had a great first half. Coach Bragg's got to hope that Donahue comes back out just like she finished up.
A little bit of string music because she has 13 first half points, and there you see Warner Robins just absolutely horrendous from the field, 20%.
Yeah, and there you see 4 for 4 from the 3-point. That's all Donahue right there. Turnovers, well, Sequoyah's got 7. You saw a little bit of a half-court pressure that kind of bothered Sequoyah's guards right as we went into the half, so hopefully they're going to put that together and work and try and get the ball inside the Lott.
How much of that 20% field goal percentage is based upon the defense of the Twin Towers?
A lot of it, and you know, plus too, I still think they need to go inside more. They're launching the ball from the outside, and I think they need to get inside the Lott. That's their money girl.
And they've got a foul on defending Lott. It's going to be on Stevens. And that may be Warner Robins' chance to get back in this game, or a way to get back in this game, if they can get the Towers in foul trouble.
Yeah, and you know, they had some success out front with the pressure. Maybe they can rattle the guards a little bit, and maybe get at least one of them in foul trouble.
Stevens' first foul. Lott tracks it down.
There she is. She's got Landry on her back. That should be automatic right there. A little too hard. Nice follow, though.
Count it.
She shot that one over Stevens.
She's going to keep working, and they come out of the locker room not ready to throw in the towel, as Joe Washington told us.
Here you see she's going to step out on the baseline right over the top. Still gets it in there, even with the contact. There's some emotion.
2 quick fouls on Stevens as we start the second half of play. It's 37-16.
That could be key.
And if she completes the 3-point play.
All that hard work when you're still down 20, but you got to keep fighting. Here we see some pressure.
And a foul. Sequoyah will maintain possession.
Yeah, they're going to have to pick up the pressure up front. Here you see Donahue trying to dribble through. Unintentional, but still you got to call it. A little trip.
On Kim Jackson, her second foul.
There's a double team. Got a tip pass there. They're going to have to rotate that back guard up and cut off that next pass on the wing. Maybe create some turnovers.
Landry will inbound. And England.
Here comes a double.
England at the top of the key. Passes to her twin sister, Amanda England. Back to Amy England. Donahue.
I thought she was going to take the 3. Now they're backing in. Stevens is pretty much fronting. Nice little dump off there to Landry. Good dribble penetration, and then they kick it off to 6'5" underneath Landry.
She has 11 points. It's 39-17. Sequoyah. And their road gold. Sap. Donahue.
It's like the guards are going to chase him everywhere. There you go. Here's a rotation. See if she can finish it now.
And she does. Kim Jackson cuts the lead to 20.
Going to call a reach in. Well, maybe not. Yeah, they're going to call a reach in foul. Okay, here you see the, well, you can't really see the, there you go, the rotator. Player rotates up, the next pass, and then she's going to finish strong with the layup.
Jackson immediately after that on the inbounds play picked up her third foul.
Yeah, they're trying to pick up their pressure down there all over the floor. Got a little overzealous and reached in down there.
Stevens into England, back to LaShonda. England in the front court. Tries the running one-hander. It's off target. And here comes Jackson. Double dribble called, and Lott hits the floor hard.
I think she looks like she may have pulled something. You see them coming down the floor. Not sure what happened. Looks like, I don't know, she looks like she may have just got tangled up with somebody else and maybe pulled a thigh muscle. Hopefully, you know, they can't do without her, that's for sure. That's her leading scorer right there, leading rebounder.
18 points and 12 rebounds a game. She'll be playing at the University of Georgia next year, and a major recruit.
The way she's stretching, hopefully it's just a muscle pull. Maybe she'll be back in there. The big thing about a muscle pull is you need to get right back up and stay active. Because if she goes out and sits for too long, the thing will tighten up on her.
And she gets a nice round of applause as she is helped off the court.
Hopefully we'll see her back.
You know, Sequoyah has the huge lead. They had a similar lead earlier in the playoffs against Meadow Creek. They lost that lead in that game as the Twin Towers got in foul trouble. They rebounded to win it in double overtime thanks to the perimeter shooting of Donahue.
Yeah, that was a big double overtime game.
Foul in the backcourt. But unlike that game, so far the Twin Towers are safe.
Yeah, so far. Looks like the guard pressure could be successful. They're just going to have to be a little bit more careful about the reaching in. They're going to have to play with their feet instead of their hands.
Foul is on Boyd, her second, third team foul. Here comes the pressure again.
There you go.
Get the turnover. They create the turnover.
Now they need to make sure they get a good shot here. They get a good look at the goal.
Johnson, double clutch.
Yeah, she had to offer a shot going in with the big girls there. So we're going to be on Landry. Here you see her coming in. Sees Landry in front of her, double clutches, and just misses.
Johnson is the #2 scorer and rebounder on the season for Warner Robins.
Yeah, she's had a quiet first half, only 5 points. She's going to have to get in there.
And the one board. Not a lot of rebounds to go around right now.
Well, it makes it tough when they're so big inside. You just about have to hope for long ones to come off.
39-21. They cut it to 18.
Here comes the pressure again. Almost got the steal.
Okay, Sequoyah with the lead, but let's check in with Joe Washington.
Okay, Diana Lott, the University of Georgia signee, a player Warner Robins can ill afford to lose. Looks like she's going to be okay. Suffered a hip bruise. She's just trying to walk it out down. I think she'll be back in action. At least that's what the doctors say. Back to you, Rod.
All right, thanks, Joe. Coach, you were right. Probably will get her back in here. England.
Almost turned the ball over there. They hadn't looked quite as crisp. Here we go inside to Stevens. Nice turnaround.
Johnson with the rebound for Warner Robins.
Johnson's come out more aggressive here in the second half. She could be a big key to him to getting back into it. Here we go inside to her.
She can't get it to drop.
And still, they're only getting one shot.
You mentioned Warner Robins coming out more effective. They're on a 7-2 run here to start this half.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the guards. You know, the pressure of the guards. Here's Donahue.
Donahue from the charity strike.
I'm surprised she stepped in there.
She has 15.
She needs to get out behind the arc. She hadn't missed one from there.
That's like a layup to her. It's so close.
See if they can get back inside to Johnson. Maybe pick up another foul.
Sack.
Nice little driving shot there. A little left-handed shot.
41-23, Sequoyah.
Here we go, the pressure. Donahue's going to get by the first line. See if you got her. I don't know if he's going to call a foul or just out of bounds over there.
No foul, just out of bounds. Landry inbounds. Donahue works the perimeter. Bounce pass to Anglin, who slices through the paint. Oh, nice scoop shot.
Nice little scoop shot. One for the guard in there.
In the land of the Giants.
There you go. At least most of the Giants are on her team, though.
43-23.
Oh, we got steps in the lane. Okay, here you see she's got to get by the first line and goes up under Johnson for the little dipsy-doodle underhanded layup.
Left-handed layup. 43-23. Sequoyah with a commanding lead, but Warner Robins trying to get back in it. We'll be back with the rest of the third quarter right after this.